Hey, good morning. This is Jakima, Apex Training. Thank you for joining me here on September 3rd, 2023. This video is on how you can actually get a good pump, a good workout for your chest, back, and your arms as little as 15 minutes embedded in your day. You do it like every other day, you will see gains within a few weeks. I promise you that. Okay, so what I have here is two separate sets. This is actually a door anchor that comes standard with resistant band kits. Right here, I have here a set that I purchased. I'll send a link for basically just over 20 bucks. It's a Screamin' Dill. I suggest you buy two sets to give you adequate resistance, so there's more versatility if you want to do TRX type of movements. Okay, I'll go over that a little bit later in the video. So with that being said, I would recommend you take this and thread it through like you're putting it through eye of a needle, and then put it through itself. Okay, so it's hooked on. It's easier to do it this way before you latch it over the door. Otherwise, you might get a crick in your neck if you do it afterwards. Yeah. Okay, let's shut that door on there. All right. Again, easier to do it that way instead of trying to thread it through up here. All right. So with that being said, remember, the further out you are, the less resistance. The closer you are to the door, it's going to be more resistance, okay? So working on basically, the first element is if you want to do a single arm press, staggering your feet, all right? That works the mid chest. Then you can go into cable flies, squat down for your foundation. And you can pull across your chest. That works the pec major, and you get a little bit of abs too. Okay, those are two chest exercises. Then if you want to work the back muscles, the latissimus dorsi is a humeral extender. Okay, so what you do is it works on pulling your arm back. So with that being said, you take the band, you can put one hand on the door, and you pull back. Okay, so I'm going to change the angle of the camera so you can see a little bit better what is going on here. I'm growing my hair out if you want to know why it looks kind of in between Jack Human's cut and Alec Baldwin. So just growing my hair out, but that's not what the video is about. Stagger foot stance, hand on the door to close the circuit, and you're pulling down, okay? That works the lats, all right? All right, if you want to add wood chopping, put both hands on the band, sink yourself down, and you can come across. That will get you some abs, that'll get you some back, that'll get you some chest. It's a compound movement, all right? How many reps? 10 to 12, and then you switch around, and then you do the other side. All right, 12, and then switch, and then 12. You need more resistance, add a thicker band or add more bands, okay? All right, with that being said, how many sets? I would say probably 3 to 5 sets, depending on the resistance. Whereas when you get to your last set, it should feel like an exertional level of like 5, maybe 6 out of 10, okay? All right, so bis and tris. So from here, when we went over the back exercise where you're coming up here and you're pulling back, I'm sure you see me wearing all. So basically, instead of, I'm gonna get this a little closer here. Thanks for bearing with me. This will be a once and done video because we can't make more time. Only better use of our time, okay? So just look at my hand against the black contrast of my outfit. All right, that's triceps. This is triceps. All right. For biceps work, you'll have to take the band and you'll have to slip it under the door, okay? Biceps, you can do single arm curl, right? Concentration curl, where you come more at a diagonal from your thigh up towards the opposite shoulder. All right, so that's biceps curls. Before we end this video, neat trick here. So I talked about if you were to purchase 2 bands. All right, I got the handles on each side. So I'm not going to use a door anchor. This is going to be pretty cool. I just came up with this idea. Yeah, you buy a TRX system, it'll run you about 130 plus tax. Here I got 2 of these, like I'm holding a couple of fish here. So I've not done this before, but let's see how well it works. Right there, and the reason why you want to use the handles, I think, because you're going to be leaning with your heavy body weight You don't want that little roll thing to slip through the door. So it's kind of crazy insane, but I figured this is a good way to end the video. So that's what essentially I've done is I've taken about 2 sets. So those are actually the hand grip. And I got the other hand grip on the bottom. It says, what am I up to? What is this crazy winch up to? Whoop-piece. All right, so this is what you can do. You can actually set up your own TRX. And what's the cost of this? Make sure you get the slack out so you don't jolt your shoulders. Basically for less than 50 bucks. I know this looks kind of insane, but check out what you can do. You can actually come out here, right? You can come up forward and lean, all right? Check it out, man. You can work your upper body, okay? Or you can come out and come in, come out and come in. You can work your abs, right? Maybe not challenging enough and you want to work on your back. You might have to hold it up to here a little bit closer here. All right. See that? Check it out. Many different ways that you can train by simplicity of just using inexpensive equipment. 2 sets of resistant bands, like less than 50 bucks. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day.